everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm kind of really excited for. As you saw by the title, and as you know by the week, this is a week filled with reviews. So it'll only be Monday through Friday. You should already know this, but I'm only doing, obviously, Monday through Friday, a week of reviews, reviewing just a bunch of different things from my collection. So today I wanted to do a Fenty beauty review. I don't have a lot of her products or anything like that. I have a couple, but I have enough that I feel like this video will be beneficial and stuff like that. So yeah, you guys already know the drill. We're just gonna jump right in, get started with the review, and yeah. So the first thing I will be reviewing is this Fenty foundation. I actually got it as a sample. I have the shade 240 as the sample. And I've used this foundation I think once before. I don't know if I've used it twice. I know once definitely. And I don't know. I haven't, it doesn't seem like magic in a bottle. And I don't know, when you pay a lot for a foundation, especially I don't know, when you pay for a lot for a high-end foundation, I feel like I expect it to do like things that are so much better than my other foundations. Like, I like this one just as much as I like my Maybelline Fit Me, and I like this one just as much as I like my e.l.f. Flawless Finish, if not a little bit less. So this one is supposed to be super matte, and the last time I wore it, I definitely tried to make sure my skin was hydrated. So instead of doing that, I'm actually just going to use this PS Primer Water. So it preps the skin for makeup application. It does hydrate and refreshes, but I feel like this is the least hydrating out of all my primers that I feel will just give kind of like a neutral base for the foundation to do its thing. So we're going to use this. And this, I really feel like I know how it works, and it doesn't do anything different for the skin as far as like in a negative way. It just, again, hydrates and refreshes, and it gives like a very nice, what is that, like it makes the makeup melt into the skin, but like not in like a filling your pores kind of way, but in kind of like a natural, very beautiful kind of way. So I really like this, that spray. And as for the foundation, we're just gonna use a brush that I normally use for like concealers and stuff like that. We're gonna use that and just put the foundation everywhere. This foundation off the bat, it does not have a terrible smell. My Huda Beauty one had the worst smell that like drove me insane. Like, it was definitely a deal breaker for me. I would not be picking up the full size because of that smell. I hated it that much. But this one does not have a smell. We're gonna go with this amount and then blend it out and see if I need to add more, but I don't think I will. This shade, I got shade matched for this in like the deep depths of winter. So if it's a little off, that's probably why. We're just gonna blend it out. I remember from the last time I used it, didn't feel super drying, but again, matte or super matte or super drying, but again, that was because I was making sure I hydrated. Like, I used a hydrating spray, hydrating primer, and just I made sure everything was hydrated. I didn't put too much powder on, so it wasn't too drying. But people have said like this is a super matte. Even the lady who was shade matching me was like, do you have oily skin, because this is super drying. I was like, I kind of just want to try it. I'm really on the hunt for a really like the best high-end foundation, because I'm weird, I don't know why I want this, but so badly I want one product from a high-end product for each category like of makeup. I don't know why, but something that I just want. And so I'm on the hunt for a good foundation, because these high-end foundations are expensive. And I could, like, the Clinique one is only like $29, which is way cheaper than all the rest of them. So I think that's the cheapest. I think Clinique has the cheapest foundation at Sephora, besides the Sephora brand. But I don't know about Ulta. I look sickly. It'll look better with some concealer, and once I do the rest of my face, bronzer. So off the bat, it is a little bit more matte than the last time already, because I didn't use a hydrating primer or anything super hydrating. So I really like it so far. The coverage is pretty nice. I don't feel like it's super heavy, super cakey or anything like that. The shade match is not perfect by any means, but it doesn't look crazy or anything like that. And I think once some concealer comes, some bronzer, we'll be able to spice the face up a little bit. I don't even know. I feel like the coverage is actually really nice. I covered a lot of my redness, and a lot of, I probably should have done half and half, but it covered a lot of my redness and a lot of my nasties, imperfections. Like, it looks like a clean base just to, like, you know, add more makeup onto. So I really like that. And I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, the usual. I actually did a thing and I took the stopper out, so I'm trying to use that baby up before summer. So we're just gonna do some concealer, some powder, and then we'll be back for bronzer, which is actually a Fenty bronzer. So this just looks a little bit better. I obviously still look pale. I just used my Coty Airspun powder. I didn't know if I should use it because, again, of how drying people say the foundation is. But I did want to give the foundation a fair shot. Like, I know, there's something in my eye. But I, like, know exactly how the foundation is going to wear. I know, the powder, I know how the primer, I know how the concealer, I know exactly how they wear with other foundations and stuff like that. So if I know if there's anything different, it has to be the foundation. So that's why I went with my Coty Airspun, even if it is a little, it's not dry at all, I don't think at all, but it is more matte than not. So next is bronzer, and I do have a Fenty bronzer, which I'm so excited for. The minute I saw this, I literally saw this on Sephora and ordered it that same second because I wanted it that bad, and I was like, so it's terrible. One after, like, I think it was payday when I had bought it. It was the day after payday, and so I was like, I have the money, like, why not? I need to, like, just hide all of my credit cards on payday because or the week after payday, because I just go crazy then. I got this little bronze duo from Fenty Beauty, obviously. This is a Sunstalker Caramel Cutie Instant Warmth Bronzer, and it comes in the cutest little packaging ever. And I just freaked out because I forgot that it came with this matchstick in the shade Cinnamon, and so it is a contour shade. So I think I'm gonna add it actually on top, even though I put on powder, which I always forget to do. I mean, I don't like doing that because I like it to be cream on cream. But we're gonna use this anyway because I really wanted to try it. And these are like the Fenty Beauty matchsticks. I think these are mini sizes. I'm hoping that they're mini sizes because it's really small. But I really like I love the packaging. You guys know I love, it's so beautiful. I feel like I love everything about this, except I haven't even used the product yet, so. I feel like it's so glowy that it's a little bit scary. I have to try this again on without powder because I don't know if that's why it's blending. Yeah, it's taking forever to blend out, but I think it's because I'm put on powder, and so it's not giving it like enough creaminess. It's like mattifying it right as it hits the face. So I gotta try that on another day. I forgot, but I have used everything else here. That was the only product that I was trying brand new for this review because I'm reviewing it. That was the only thing, but I wish that the little duo didn't come with a bronzer matchstick because it came with the bronzer. I wish it came with like a highlighting matchstick. or like a lip product or something else. I don't know. I wish it would have came with something else. Not a big deal. I will still try to use it, especially when I didn't put powder on. But yeah, so we are going to go with the bronzer. Again, I have the shade Caramel Cutie. This little packaging is so freaking adorable. I do have a mini size. It's not the full size by any means. And it comes with 2.8 grams, which I think is a really great amount. I mean, it costs $23 for the whole set, which is like a lot of money for a little mini size of sets, but, oh my gosh, we just went right in. But I do really like the bronzer, and I don't know, I don't think I would purchase the full size, because I like to switch things up a lot, and I like to, experiment with different bronzers. So I'd like to try different bronzers instead of just solely sticking to this one. And if I buy the full size, then obviously I'll have a whole one to stick to. So I don't think I would buy the full size, but I do like the mini that I have right now. And I'm a little scared because there's only 2.6 grams in here, and I use a huge fat brush. I just don't want it to run out too fast because then I'll be super sad. But I've been loving it and loving the way it goes on the face. I don't think it's anything extraordinary, that's why, or extraordinary. I think that's why I wouldn't buy the full size, but I think that if you want to try it, it is worth a try. Grab the mini size. I can't remember, I think I grabbed the deeper shade. This was the deepest shade, and it's like, it takes a little building up to be like my perfect bronzer, so just be warned if you're a little bit deeper than me. Probably don't get this one. They only had 2 shades in the minis, which kind of sucks because 2 shades is not going to do it for the whole world, but it still gives you a little glimpse of like how the formula is, how it wears and stuff like that. And so I really do like it. I really do like it. I don't know if I'd ever buy a different high-end bronzer. I don't know. I really want the Morphe one, which is not high-end at all, but I don't know. I just want bronzers, not necessarily high-end ones ever, so I'm glad I have this one. I don't know if I'd buy a full size this one or any high-end bronzer for that matter. Okay, and then that's it for the face products. I have to do my blush. I don't know if I'm going to do eyeshadow, maybe mascara. And then we'll come back for the gloss bombs, but those will be the last Fenty products that I review. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we just added like some beautiful blush. I'm using the Bang Beauty blush in the shade Smoke Peach. I'm obsessed with it, and it gives a really, really nice glow. So when you add highlight on top, it just boom, glows even more, and I'm obsessed. I added some Clinique High Impact Mascara. I used some inner corner highlight, and I think that was basically it. Oh my gosh, let me do my brows real fast, and then I will be back to the glosses. Okay, so anyway, what we were here for is a Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. So there are 3 shades currently. Hopefully she comes out more, especially for the summer. Come on, I need one, a new one. I'm so excited. There's the first one that came out, which is in Fenty Glow, which we can just do a lip swatch real quick. This one is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this one. This is the best one to come out with first. I feel like this is the true universal gloss. The other ones, although they all claim to be universal glosses, I feel like the first one, this one, is the only one that is truly a universal gloss that looks good on every single person. And that might be a far stretch, but I love this formula. The formula is amazing. Best gloss I've ever tried, hands down. And I'm a glossaholic. I love it. But yes, I don't know. I can't pick a favorite shade. I haven't yet. I haven't been able to pick a favorite shade. I love them all. I know my least favorite for sure is the next one that came out, which is the shade Diamond Milk. So it's just a white one. And it's only my least favorite because it is so light. I feel like you can really tell when you wear this lighter one. I don't know, I feel like it does make your lips look lighter. So I feel like that's why this one I wouldn't say is like a universal shade, because I feel like it leaves a little bit of white cast on my lips, and my lips are pretty pink. They're not dark or anything like that, so people who have darker lips are gonna look even lighter. I don't know. I feel like this is just not that universal. I do, again, love it. Same formula. I feel like they're the same. I like this one too. It's very like glossy. The first one I feel like is not as glossy. This one's a little bit more like glossy and like pucker up. So I really like that. And again, the shade is just not my favorite out of the three. I love it, but it's just not my favorite. I would never get rid of it in my life, and if I lost it, I'd repurchase it, but it's just not my favorite out of the three. And then this last one is in the shade, oh my gosh, I picked up the wrong thing. This last one is in the shade Fussy. So this one actually is pink. They look similar, but this one is way pinker. This is Fussy. This is Fenty Glow. And again, it's the reason why I don't think it's that universal is because, again, it leaves that like kind of pink cast, and it does. If they were all universal, they'd all be the same shade, and they're not. If that makes sense. This one is definitely a little bit just pinker. I really like wearing this on top of like colors that are pink because it really just enhances the pinkness to it. This one, I love this shade, and I love the shade Fenty Glow. These are probably like the Tide ones. It is super pretty, super gorgeous for like summery months. I feel like that too. Like this one, you can like you could tell if someone's wearing a pink. I feel like I would be able to tell if someone was wearing this one in the fall and this one in the spring. I feel like I'd be able to tell because they are a little different. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love it. I feel like it just enhances that spring beautifulness. So I really love the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. Oh my gosh. They cost $18 each, and that's a lot, but they're kind of like a collector's piece at this point. I can't stop. So Fenty, please come out with more because I'm in it. I'm in it. What shade do you think she's going to come out with next? She might come out with like a berry one, like a kind of, not as deep as this, but like more of a glossy kind of berry one, because I feel like, I don't know, that would be cool if it was like berry-ish, or a red one. Don't know how a red one would work, but maybe like a berry or like a maroon. Those are my guesses. Let me know what shade you think she's gonna release next. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will update you maybe once at the end of the day if I remember or something like that. On the foundation, it looks really good right now. Everything's looking real great. The bronzer, the lip gloss, it just looks so good on the skin. So I feel like, I don't know, there's not much to be said unless it starts to dry out my face a little bit. We'll see. I like it right now. Okay, so I'm really tired and I want to take a nap, so I want to take this makeup off my face. But I did want to like update you guys. So if you look, my face looks, it doesn't look super dry. It doesn't look gross dry. I've had foundations that look super dry on me and look like nasty gross. But I ended up spraying my hydrate primer, not my hydrate primer spray, my hydrating setting spray, because it just makes, when the foundation like sets and stuff like that, it makes the rest of the makeup look dull, and I hate that. So I sprayed some of that spray just to make it like more like nicer. And so I don't know, this foundation is not my favorite. It is a little bit dry. It is too dry for my skin. I probably do have to continue to use it with a hydrating primer and like a bunch of hydrating stuff. Again, it's not like gross dry where my face looks super crepey and gross. It's just like, it's dry enough that I don't enjoy it on my face when I look in the mirror. Yeah, not really much to be said. The bronzer's still beautiful. The lip products are beautiful. And yeah, I love Fenty, and I want to keep getting their minis because I like trying this stuff. I don't want full sizes because I don't know if I'm gonna like it, and I'm not paying an arm and a leg to not like something, you know what I'm saying? So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.